Did you know there's an asset out there that's just up only, and we can even take that asset and leverage it up in a fairly safe way? I'll show you how in this video. So the token in question is the Jupiter Perpetuals Liquidity Provider token. I've talked about it before in other tutorials, and we're going to be using the multiply function today with Kamino Finance. If this token doesn't ring any bells, don't worry, just click the link above and go and watch the token video, which covers everything on how JLP was created, what's in it, and how it gets this crazy yield of over 70%. Enough about that, let's dive in. As always, we're at jupe.ag. I'm going to take $250 and go and swap it for some JLP. Now, nothing is financial advice. If you're learning this, you may want to start with a very small amount of funds. If you're very bullish on JLP, you may want to add more than $250. That's entirely up to you. Once we've got our JLP, let's navigate to the cat up the top here, or whatever icon that is. Welcome to Solana, and then scroll on down, right down to the bottom, all the way down here, explore Solana apps. This is where you can find all the different links to everything. DeFi, Kamino, this is where we're going. So here we are at app.kamino.finance. We'll go ahead and we'll connect our wallet. You can use whatever wallet you like, but we're going to go with Solflare today. We'll minimize that. And in a previous tutorial, we covered a JLP position in the borrow and lend market. But today we're going to skip that. We're going to go straight into multiply, which we've already covered before. And we're going to go to JLP right here. If you're not familiar with multiply, you can also watch the other video up. We've got plenty of tutorials on everything. But essentially, what this app is doing is it's going to deposit your JLP, borrow USDC, swap it for more JLP, and leverage up your position. And then the expectation is your APY will be larger than what it costs to borrow the USDC. Of course, there's risks in these things, such as JLP price going down or smart contract risks. I don't want to talk about risks too much. What you can do though is you can jump into their Discord, and from there you can find out all about their audits on the smart contracts and how they manage risk. And you can also have a look at the JLP price. And as soon as you understand how this works, it is a bull market. In my opinion, it's likely to continue to go up. It may have the occasional dip down, as an example like this day here, but in general, you can see the trend is your friend, not financial advice. So what we can do here is we can go and click on max. We can add all of this JLP, and then we can decide how much we want to actually multiply it by. Now, if we don't multiply it, we just get the net APY. But as soon as we start to multiply this net APY gets higher and higher. And if we bring it all the way up here, we do notice that our loan to value ratio increases, of course, but our APY is also increased. Have a look at these estimated net earnings. And of course, they're just estimated. Let's bring this back down to 1. So in 365 days, with the current APY based on $250 deposited, we'll probably see value of $185. It does fluctuate, of course. If we take this all the way to the end, now it's $391. Of course, keep in mind that this loan to value ratio is quite a bit higher, and you do need to keep an eye on these. If the price goes down, you may want to reduce this leverage. I personally don't really like to go any more than about 2, with a loan to value ratio of around 50% kind of maximum. Let's go with that. We'll set up the account, read through this, confirm here, and complete deposit. There's a little bit of a Solana charge, approve that, and then we click multiply JLP. And now we're about to deposit our JLP into the smart contract. There is a pretty sizable fee in terms of gas. It's 0.04 Sol, which is currently $7.31. And also just note down the bottom, there is a borrow fee of 0.5%. So if you're just going to do this for 1 or 2 days, that may not be worth it. This is more of a longer term, maybe a couple of months, maybe 6 months. It's entirely up to you though. I'm still just going to go down and click approve. And now that transaction's gone through, we can see the net value, the net APY, and these are our estimated net earnings. For information on your position, you check here. This will update over time. And info and risk, if you want to learn anything about the risk and just general info on this aspect of the DApp. Anyway, that's JLP Multiply. You can use the link below if you want to go give it a go.